What's going on, everyone? Back here with another FreeTrade Portfolio update. This week, I'll be just talking about my gains and a bit about the market. So as you can see, my portfolio is now at £1,679.24. So yeah, that's gone up, as you can see from the month chart. But it's worth also noting that I haven't actually made a trade since the 3rd of October. So this is just pure profit. Since the start of the month, which I believe was around the 1500 mark. So it's gone up a little bit. So another one that's increased from last week is BT. BT is now at £2.06 a share. I've got 150 at £1.84 as an average price. I'm up 11.76%. That's £32.55. I did receive a dividend on, I think, 100 shares, and it was like £10.78 or something like that. So I'm technically up about 42. So that's all right. Aviva is also doing quite well, but I've noticed that Aviva and Lloyd's, depending on what the market is, they kind of switch between their my biggest holdings. So with Aviva, it's done pretty well over the last 7 days? Yeah, from the last 7 days, it's gone up quite a bit. I've got 49 shares with an average price of £3.78, and I'm up 9.45%. That's £17.50, so that's doing well. With Lloyd's, I've got 330 shares with an average price of 54p. The current price when it closed on Friday was 60p. So it's up 6p, so it's doing all right. I'm up 11.87%. That's £21.09. Barclays is kind of doing all right, I think. Yeah, actually, it's doing all right. So I've got 85 shares with an average price of £1.44, and I'm up 14.72%. That's £17.98. Legal and General is also another good one. I've got 50 shares with an average price of £2.23. I'm up 23.79%. That's £26.58. I did miss out on with most of these shares, same with Aviva, I did miss out on the dividends, and I think I only had a dividend for a few shares, maybe 4 or 5. So for the next one, I should be doing all right. RBS is absolutely smashing it at the moment. It's another one that I wish I bought a little bit more of. So I've got 56 shares with an average price of £2. It's up 18.86%. That's £21.08. With this, I also got a nice dividend. I can't quite remember how much it was, but yeah, it was decent. Persimmon, this one kind of amazes me, to be honest, because I only have 4 shares in it. Average price of £18.54, and I'm up 29.68%. That's £22.01. So that's basically more than what I paid for one of the shares. So this is doing pretty well. I believe they pay an 11% dividend, but I believe that 11% was the price that I paid, so it's probably going to be significantly lower now. Commercial property, this one's doing all right. Actually, it's doing pretty well, to be honest. I've got 50 shares at £1.13 each. I'm up 7.19%. That's £4.05. This is a monthly dividend paying. I believe at the time when I purchased it, it was around a 5% dividend. But with the current price increasing, I'd assume that the dividend is slightly lower. percentage wise, but the actual amount should be about the same. Barrett Developments is also doing pretty well. I've got 8 shares at £6.03. It's up 11.5%. That's £5.55. So on the last 7 days, it's up about 3.79%. So it's decent. Taylor Wimpey, I'm not sure what I want to do with Taylor Wimpey, to be honest. I think I might keep him. I'm not quite sure at the moment. So in the last week, it's up 1.81%. But my overall increase is 10.89%. That's £5.06. I've got 31 shares, average price of £1.50. I believe they're coming up with a dividend soon. With Vodafone, again, it's one of those ones that I'm not sure. I might just hold on to it because it's only like £43. So I've got 27 shares at £1.29. I'm up 23.98%. That's £8.38. What else is it? GVC is absolutely smashing it again. So in the last 7 days, it's up 2.13%. I've got 3 shares at £5.84. And I'm up 46.45%. That's £8.13. British Land is also a good one. In the last 7 days, is up 6.53%. I've got 4 shares at £4.75 each. And it's up 33.12%. That's £6.29 overall. S&P 500 is down, which is kind of surprising. I'm not sure if it's time for me to buy a few of these, but we'll see. BP is down. I'm not sure if I'm going to average cost this down. I did buy a few on Trading 212, but I'll see on that. SSE is doing pretty well. It's up 20.78%. That's £2.25. Landsec is up 28.84%, which is decent. Hammerson is probably one that I want to talk about. With Hammerson, I only purchased 2 shares. It's up 49.85%. That's £2.09, which is decent. So I potentially might be selling this off and then buy it back when it's cheaper again. Buy a few more because it's at a good price to sell. Obviously, in the year, well, it's been tanking, but it's been going back up again. So potentially that might be going. This is definitely going, but I'm only selling it when I get a good price for it. So in the last 7 days, it's just tanked again. And this one, I just want to get rid of it. But I'm not selling it at that price. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. A lot of them have seen quite big increases. With Centrica, I'm not sure. I can't decide whether I want to... No, it's 70p. Potentially I might buy a few more of these, but I'm not quite sure on what platform or if I just hold off on these. But yeah, that's all for this week. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like this video if you liked it, and if you fancy trying out FreeTrade, use my referral link in the description and you'll get a free share.